Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play and earn games on the blockchain, such as Parallel. And in today's video, I wanted to play a clip from a recent Twitch stream where we were asked by Joffrey Jones here, shout out to Joffrey, for advice on kind of what would Tails do when it comes to 11 Prime right now. Would I buy an Aftermath collector pack, or would I take that 11 Prime and purchase basically about 5 payload sets of 10 cards each, which would give me 5 Gamma Redemption draws? And we'll play the clip here and give you my take from the live stream. And if you would like to join us for future Parallel or Web3 gaming live streams, make sure you follow us over on Twitch, and there'll be a link in the video description below. And until next time, keep stacking those stats. If you were going to spend 11 Prime, what's better? One Aftermath pack or Payloads? Payloads, I think. But that's just me. I wait for my, I have a video coming out on YouTube tomorrow, Joffrey, talking about Payload. But the reason why I would buy Payload is for 11 Prime, you're going to get basically 5 Aftermath rares. So you could get like 3 Vindicators or 3 Terragliders, or like 3 Vindicators, 2 Terragliders, or mix and match. You can get 3 Provoke Caretakers. And all of those rares, once the Payload is minted out for those, like if you look at Tioli, High Density Genetic Replicator, and Brand's Expertise, all 3 of those are sold out. They instantly jump from like $7 or $8 a card to over 20. So basically, as long as you're getting meta cards from Payload, once they're minted out and they're not there anymore, those cards are still going to be meta and in demand, and they'll be worth more than the $15 worth of Prime that you used to get them if you ever wanted to flip them in the future. You'd have to wait a while though, maybe like a couple weeks to do that. But then you get the 10 Aftermath random cards for free, and you might pull a Rummaging Resource or a Rummaging Researcher. You might pull, other cards you need for your Aftermath set. You might pull another rare. So the value, the positive EV on the value side is probably higher on Payload. Also because right now the collector's pack for Aftermath, really where you're getting the value from is just in that guaranteed like legendary kind of level card that you're going to get. But even then it's not guaranteed. You could pull like an SE uncommon or something and spend 11 Prime. Because that's what actually happened to me. I got an Aftermath pack for free from a holiday canister, and my pack was basically, I pulled an SE, what was it? Like an SE Ambush Clause was my best card that I pulled. So the pack was pretty much worthless. Like if I would have paid 11 Prime for that pack, I would have been raging because the commons were all pretty much worthless. And I think I got maybe one other SE uncommon in addition to the Ambush Claw. So it was pretty much worthless. Like I haven't been able to resell anything I got in that pack. So yeah, you could get like a native language legendary or something, but the odds are pretty low. If you're looking for positive EV, I would go Payload. Because really the only thing that's selling in Aftermath are probably the rares right now anyways. I mean, legendaries are selling, I guess, but all commons, uncommons, and rares have been devalued. And I don't see a lot of people buying SEs or native language. So, and I don't see people buying cosmetics either. So if you're looking at it from a pure investment perspective, I would go Payload. That's just my take. Indeed. Well, I mean, I think I mentioned this on a previous stream. I went from having basically no aftermath rares. I had like three high density genetic replicators, and that was it. I had no other rares. I was missing all of the brand's expertise. I was missing all the vindicators, all the Terra gliders, all the provoked caretakers. I didn't have a Radiant Legion. I had like nothing. I had three Echoes of Ancestors that I pulled in packs that I couldn't sell. Basically, is all I had for Aftermath rares. And then after Payload, I have I have my Vindicators, I have my Provoke Caretakers, I have my Terra Gliders. I even have like a team lead for my Universal. I have my Hackers. I have like everything that I wanted that I didn't have before. So I'm super happy from a playing perspective because now I can start to build meta decks for all those parallels based around those aftermath rares. You know, you're gonna want in Marco, you're gonna want to have probably three Vindicators. You know, obviously if you're running Uni, you're gonna want to have three Hackers, even with the nerf. Um, you're gonna want to have probably at least one Provoke Caretaker and three Terra Gliders in Earthen. I think you need a Radiant Legion in Sippy moving forward. Um, yeah, obviously, if you were able to grab Brand's expertise or high density genetic replicators or Teolis, those are all obviously very, very strong. So yeah, I mean, get them now while they're cheap because when mobile's launched in March and a whole bunch of players can play the game that couldn't play otherwise around the globe, I mean, 500 of those rare cards doesn't go very far. If you need, let's say, you need three Terra Gliders in an Earthen deck to play Earthen, well, how many people can really play Earthen with those payload cards? Well, you divide 500 by three, only 167 decks, NFT decks for Earthen coming out of the payload are going to be able to run max Terra Gliders. So you can see if we add, let's just say conservatively with global launch, we had 10,000 players, right? Of those 10,000 players, do you think maybe 167 of them would want to play Earthen and earn Prime with a meta Earthen deck? Absolutely. So that's why those cards, in theory, as long as you have a horizon or a time window to wait, we'll do really well, I think, for you.
That's entertainment.